Welcome to Weird and Bizarre History, where we step into the shadows of the past and discover the strange and fascinating historical events that occurred on this day in history. We dive into the weird and bizarre events that shaped the world. Join us daily for tales of triumph, tragedy, scandal and intriguing stories that will leave you speechless. Let's dig into the past celebrity events of August 28. 1. Tokyo's first gay pride parade sparks outrage 1994. On August 28, 1994, Tokyo hosted Japan's first gay pride parade, shocking its conservative society. The march, with hundreds defying cultural taboos, stunned onlookers and sparked backlash from traditionalists, who called it un-Japanese. Media coverage amplified the controversy, polarizing public opinion but empowering Japan's LGBTQ+ community. The event, later renamed Tokyo Rainbow Pride, marked a cultural shift, challenging Asia's rigid norms and inspiring global pride movements, though it faced ongoing resistance. Tokyo's streets got so colorful, even the cherry blossoms were jealous. 2. Vusi Mahlasela's protest song stirs controversy 2008. On August 28, 2008, South African musician Vusi Mahlasela released a protest song criticizing post-apartheid inequality, shocking South Africa's government. Known as the Voice of South Africa, his lyrics, performed at a Johannesburg rally, stunned ANC leaders, who accused him of disloyalty. The song's raw honesty sparked heated debates, inspiring activists but alienating politicians. Mahlasela's bold move cemented his global reputation, influencing African artists to challenge authority, though it strained his local ties. Vusi's song hit so hard, even the government's spin doctors needed a remix. 3. John Hinckley Jr.'s not guilty plea in Reagan assassination attempt 198. On August 28, 1981, John Hinckley Jr. pleaded not guilty to attempting to assassinate President Ronald Reagan, shocking Asia's diplomatic circles. His obsession with actress Jodie Foster and mental health defense stunned the world, raising questions about U.S. security and insanity pleas. The controversial plea, leading to his acquittal, outraged Japanese leaders wary of U.S. stability, impacting bilateral relations. Hinckley's case reshaped legal debates on mental health globally. Hinckley's plea was so wild, even his lawyer needed a sanity check. 4. Steve Irwin's controversial baby crocodile stunt 2006. On August 28, 2006, footage resurfaced of Steve Irwin holding his infant son near a crocodile during a 2004 zoo show, reigniting global controversy. The Crocodile Hunter stunt, meant to educate, shocked audiences, with critics accusing him of child endangerment. Australian officials investigated, stunning fans who admired his daring. The backlash divided public opinion, but Irwin's defense of teaching conservation prevailed, cementing his polarizing legacy before his 2006 death. Steve's croc cuddle was so bold, even the crocs applied for child welfare. 5. Paul Kelly's song on Indigenous struggles sparks debate 1987. On August 28, 1987, Australian musician Paul Kelly released Bicentennial, a song addressing Indigenous dispossession, shocking Australia's music scene. Its raw depiction of colonial injustices stunned conservative listeners, sparking debates over Australia's 1988 bicentenary celebrations. Kelly's bold lyrics, performed at a Sydney concert, divided fans but inspired activists, reshaping cultural narratives around Indigenous rights. The controversy cemented Kelly's status as a socially conscious artist, influencing Australia's reconciliation discourse. Paul's song hit so hard, even kangaroos started chanting for justice. 6. Neil Simon's death sparks playwright controversy 2018. On August 28, 2018, playwright Neil Simon died, reigniting debates over his comedic legacy in Europe. His Broadway hits, like The Odd Couple, were beloved, but European critics called his work overly commercial, shocking fans who saw him as a genius. The controversy, fueled by his massive influence versus accusations of pandering, stunned theater circles. Simon's death prompted re-evaluations of his global impact, reshaping how Europe viewed American drama. Neil's plays were so funny, even his critics laughed while grumbling. 7. John Lennon's divorce announcement shocks fans 1968. On August 28, 1968, John Lennon announced his divorce from Cynthia Lennon, shocking Beatles fans across Europe. The highly publicized split, fueled by Lennon's affair with Yoko Ono, stunned the music world, sparking tabloid frenzy and fan backlash. The controversy, centered in London, painted Ono as a homewrecker, dividing audiences and reshaping the Beatles' image. Lennon's openness about his personal life set a new standard for celebrity candor, influencing European pop culture. John's divorce news broke so many hearts, even Sgt. Pepper cried. 8. Ray Brothers' home burned in HIV controversy 1987. On August 28, 1987, the home of the Ray brothers, 3 HIV-positive boys, was burned down in Arcadia, Florida, in a suspected arson attack. The shocking act followed intense discrimination after their hemophilia-related HIV diagnosis led to their ban from school. The fire, likely fueled by fear and stigma, stunned the nation, exposing the era's AIDS hysteria. The brothers' plight galvanized advocacy, reshaping U.S. health policy and public perceptions of HIV. The arsonists were so clueless, they thought HIV stood for highly ignorant villains. 9. Bill Clinton's renomination amid scandal 1996. On August 28, 1996, President Bill Clinton was renominated at the Democratic National Convention in Chicago, despite brewing controversies over Whitewater and personal scandals. The bold move, amid Republican attacks, shocked political analysts, who expected a weaker campaign. Clinton's charisma and economic record stunned critics, securing his re-election. The convention's defiance of scandal narratives reshaped U.S. political strategy, proving resilience in crisis. Bill's charm was so slick, even scandals slipped right off him. 10. Amelia Boynton Robinson's death rekindles civil rights debate 2015. On August 28, 2015, civil rights icon Amelia Boynton Robinson died at 104, reigniting controversy over her legacy in Africa's diaspora. Her brutal beating during the 1965 Selma March, captured on film, shocked the world, galvanizing civil rights support. Her death sparked debates in African communities about her radical activism versus moderation, stunning activists who saw her as a symbol of resistance. Her influence inspired African anti-colonial movements, but her uncompromising stance divided opinions, reshaping global civil rights narratives. Guess Amelia's secret to 104. Marching faster than her critiques could argue. May her soul rest in peace, amen. Bonus. Gabriel Garcia Marquez's political critique sparks outrage 2010. On August 28, 2010, Nobel laureate Gabriel Garcia Marquez published a scathing op-ed criticizing Colombia's government for corruption, shocking Latin America. The literary giant's bold move, accusing officials of betraying peace efforts, stunned conservative leaders and divided fans. His global fame amplified the controversy, sparking protests and debates across South America. Marquez's intervention redefined how literary figures engaged in politics, leaving a lasting impact on Colombia's cultural and political discourse. Gaba's pen was so sharp, it left politicians begging for an editor. And it's a wrap on celebrity scandals and events that left the world speechless on August 28. Which of the scandals would need us to give you the full gist? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to check out our other videos, like, share and subscribe for more outrageous tales from the past. Thanks for watching, see you next time.